Good morning, everybody. It is January 25th, and welcome to another edition of the Hi5 series presented by the DH Podcast. My name is Nick. Happy Monday. I hope that you are actually enjoying this Monday. It's a double-edged sword because we saw two incredible football games last night and yesterday overall, but at the same time, there's only one game left in the NFL season. I hope you joined me yesterday. You followed along with the blogs that you had to take the over both games. It was a no-brainer whatsoever. The only bet that I was actually slightly worried about was Chiefs -3. And that was one of the best games that I've seen Mahomes play all season. Coming off an injury, coming off of where is he now? What is he doing? He crushed it. He deserved that win. They deserve to be back in the Super Bowl. It's his second time there, it is Brady's 10th time there. That's what's the most important storyline here. This is Brady versus Mahomes 5. And a couple things to note. Aaron Rodgers threw his coach under the bus, kind of rightfully so. It sucks. But Aaron Rodgers saying, I don't know what my plans are next year. LaFleur saying he thought it was the right decision. I don't think even Kevin Stefanski would have done that, would have gone for just 3 points when you're only down 8, so you still need a touchdown no matter what. No matter what. It's crazy. I could have understood that if you were down 10 points or 11 points. That I would have understood. But nope, not if you're only down 8, because that's a touchdown. Get that 2-point, call it in. And when you have one of the most prolific quarterbacks of all time, there's no reason why you shouldn't have been doing it at all. Also, Sean McDermott in post-game pressers are some of the best place to get news bits because reporters are so stupid to ask the wrong questions and coaches don't know what the right thing is to say. They just want to kind of keep it football speak and keep it in tight. But if they actually get a legit question, the floodgates are open. So somebody was asking Sean McDermott to walk through kind of the last points where they were kicking field goals when they needed to be in fourth down territory. And he said, I wanted points. I wanted points. That's not like me gambling. I wanted points. No. What you need is a win. Now, yes, you do need points to win the game, but when you're down 16 and 18 points, field goals are not going to help. You need 7 on the board. You need 8 on the board. That's something that's got to happen. I can't believe that I even have to be spelling this out for these people. But apparently I do. And it's not how it should be going at all. Not how it should be going at all. Sean McDermott should be trying to punch the ball just like LaFleur should have been trying to punch the ball. Because even if, let's say you don't get the 3 points, you're still down 8 regardless, and you've put them deep in their territory. Not going for it's going to haunt Matt LaFleur his entire career, and it may cost him Aaron Rodgers because instead of going out and getting another ball catcher like T. Higgins that was in the draft that they could have had, they went and get, Jordan Love, who didn't play one snap this season. So dumb, Green Bay. Could not be more dumb. And you might lose Aaron in a very different way than you got to see Brett Favre leave through cell phone pictures. Regardless, all right. Chiefs just looked absolutely dominant. It was a wire-to-wire. I know they were down 9-0. That didn't even feel like it was 9 points. And then they went on a 38-6 run. It was 38-15, 38-16, somewhere in there in the fourth quarter. And then, of course, Sean McDermott was kicking field goals. Come on, guys. Cannot be having that shit whatsoever. But we are going to have Tom Brady playing at home in his own stadium, 22,000 people. I promise you the pirate ships are going to be out in full for that one. No question about it. And that's going to be fun. We got 2 weeks. And so on our next week's pod, we're going to have some guests. We're doing a jersey draft. I know you guys are going to enjoy that one. Number 2. This one's an important one. So if you've never heard this one, pay attention. Coach K is an asshole. Remember that. You want to know why? Because he's never been a good person. When his team's not doing well, he fakes a back injury, and he's like, his assistant coaches have the losses on their record, but he wants the wins on his record. That's legitimately, by the way, look that up. That's happened before. And it'll happen again. Or if he wants to be a nice guy, then just none of the record while he's gone counts on his watch. So even wins because he's just that good of a guy. But he got a question, and he didn't like the question from a student reporter. And so he asked them what their major was and how they'd feel if they just came out of the toughest exam in the country, and was asking them questions. Well, I don't know, maybe I'd handle it like a professional and not like a crybaby pussy like you are, Coach K. I don't know how anybody likes you, how anybody rallies behind you. I've actually only heard happy things coming out of most people now that Duke sucks and is unranked again. You deserve it, Coach K. You truly do. You do not deserve to have a successful team ever again. Coach K, Calipari, North Carolina is completely blanking on me right now, but you don't need to hear me play Jeopardy music in my head to figure it out. Roy Williams, boom. They are all outside of the top 25. The last time that happened was in the mid-1960s. Pendulums always swing. Sometimes you're down here when you're the Browns and you're 0-16, 1-15. Sometimes you're up here when you're the Chiefs, or you're just Tom Brady's entire career, his entire life has been built on up here of the pendulum. The only time he's going to go down here is when he has to be buried 6 feet under the ground. That's it. There you go. Number 2 was simple. The fact that you're berating student reporters. They're asking you a legitimate question and you don't have the cojones to talk about it. That's completely on you, Krzyzewski. All right. Number 3. Let's see. Oh, heat using bomb-sniffing dogs. Come on, people. Can we be serious for a minute? Can we please be serious? The Miami Heat using bomb-sniffing dogs to detect COVID. So now they're COVID-sniffing dogs before games. I have a feeling in a couple weeks we're going to be hearing that these dogs are just no longer a part of the organization. I don't know. It seems to me like it's so far-fetched that you're having dogs sniff viruses. I totally understand any physical object you want or any physical object you can conceive of it happening. Totally get it. And I'm behind it as well. But we cannot be having COVID sniffing dogs. Let's get real. Just take the test, the rapid test, and get them back. We don't need COVID sniffing dogs all over a hotel. Because you want to know what? COVID's going to be everywhere. Maybe it's going to be in the laundry room. Only way you can eliminate it, get in the bubble. But you're not going to be getting in the bubble. Maybe for the playoffs. But I don't know. Maybe the NBA's lost too much money. We'll see what Dad Silver thinks. Number 4. Steph Curry passes Reggie Miller to become the second on all-time threes. And he is about 400, a little over 400 behind Ray Allen. Here's a couple stats for you. Steph Curry averages about 9 3-pointers a game when he's fully healthy. And he's playing full games. He's only 410, 411 behind Ray Allen. And he's only 32. He's going to get there. Steph Curry is one of the best, easily top 2 3-point shooters I've ever seen in my entire life. As far as a shot creator, he is not up there on that list. I've got Kevin Durant, I've got Kobe Bryant as my top 2 shot creators I've ever seen in my life. But of course, I have a much smaller sample size. I'm 26. No, I didn't see Pistol Pete Maravich. No, I didn't see these guys. And plus, they weren't even playing with a 3-point line. So what are we really even doing here? That's a whole conversation for later. But I give it 2.5, 3 years, and Steph will have that record when he adds 450 onto this total. He will retire, number 1. There's no question about it. I don't care how much longer he has to play. Maybe if he wants to extend it 8 more seasons, double that amount. He's playing when he's 40. He doesn't care. He's going to get that because even if he has to transition into a role where he's just a spot-up shooter. Now he's Joe Allen with the Nets. Spot up. Number 5, rounding it out here, March Madness dates were released. We're deprived of that first Thursday, which kind of sucks. This is the first time in over 50 years that the first 4 has not been played in Dayton. That also really sucks. That's kind of moving in the momentum to push that out of Dayton because not a lot of people go there because it's not a huge town. They're going to want to move that to a huge town. So we'll see how that works out. Everything's in Indianapolis, whether it's at the convention center, Lucas Oil, wherever the hell the Pacers play. IUPUI, Butler. Actually, I don't think Butler. All these other guys are getting used though, so stay on the lookout for that because this is a monster of an event, and it's huge for the city of Indianapolis, and I think they're going to flourish it. I really do think they're going to crush it. So we're going to see a lot more coming out because we're already almost in February. So we've got a month left till March. I haven't even gotten over March 2020 yet, and I have to be prepared for March 2021. What on earth is this? Well, that's been another edition of the Hi5 series. I hope that we kept you moving quickly, got the information you needed. Please give us a follow at DH_podcast on Instagram, Twitter. Just follow us or subscribe to the podcast. You'll get notifications every Thursday morning when they drop, or Wednesday night sometimes. And then also, where you found us here on YouTube, hit the subscribe button. You'll get the same treatment. All right, everybody, you have an incredible day. We'll catch you tomorrow.